Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, the 18th of November, and I am here. And Kim, my dear friend in Utah, could not be with us. She had a last minute obligation. So we send love to Kim today. And I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit. Welcome, I should say, whether you're watching live or to the recording, anytime you watch, it's a welcome to you. And if you're on Facebook, hello, hello. So today we're going to talk about gratitude, the joy of gratitude, and giving, because let's face it, Thanksgiving's next week for us here in the US. And it's just that kind of season. And I think especially because of the last year and a half, now almost 2 years that we've been going through, I think that, a lot of people's priorities have changed. And I think a lot of people I know we're focusing more on time with people we love, experiences, being grateful for even small moments, walks together, the beautiful changing of the seasons, all those sorts of small things that can still touch our hearts and warm us. But I wanted to share some fun things that I found online too, and some things that I do. So, okay, let's just define gratitude, right? The quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for, and return kindness. So, how do you feel when you do something even small, for someone else and they say thank you? Sometimes it's just opening a door. I truly appreciate when someone holds a door for me or, gives me a little tidbit. And I have to say, one of my lessons, I love giving, but sometimes it's been hard for me to receive. And I'm sure there are more of you like that out there too. But what I realized is if I don't receive something with love, even small, big, whatever, and it was genuinely, from someone's heart, I'm denying them the joy of giving to me. And I don't want to do that. So when you think of it like that, I found that it's been easier for me to receive and just say thank you. Receive compliments. I used to I couldn't take a compliment. And now I I just say thank you. That's so kind, or whatever. It's been nice actually to be more of a receiver. I still, give too. Now, how do you feel when you get a thank you note in the snail mail? I love getting notes in the mail. I also love to write them. And you know what I found? When I think of something, or if something, somebody buys me lunch or just does something nice, I try to remember pretty soon to sit and write a thank you, because guess what? You're also feeling that gratitude, and that's going to come out on the paper when you write. It's going to still flow. You're going to put all that love and emotion into the note, and people are going to feel that when they read it. I believe that anyway. So I wanted to let you know, growing research is confirming that the practice of gratitude is having lasting positive emotional and physical effects. So Robert Evans, professor of psychology at UC Davis, says gratitude can lower blood pressure, improve immune function, and facilitate more efficient sleep. Gratitude reduces lifetime risk for depression, anxiety, and substance abuse disorders, and is a key resiliency factor in the prevention of suicide. Practicing gratitude also affects behavior. Studies have shown that grateful people engage in more exercise, have better dietary behaviors, are less likely to smoke and abuse alcohol, and have higher rates of medication adherence. So it all translates to a happier, healthier life. Why? Because it allows people to be present, to celebrate the now, and be an active participant in their own lives. So the focus is on what you have, not what you need or what you have not. So you're focusing on what you have, the haves. It's always focusing on the haves, right? Further, gratitude is associated with high levels of good cholesterol, lower levels of bad cholesterol, and lower blood pressure, even in stressful situations. It is impossible to feel anxious or envious, It's impossible to feel envious and grateful at the same time. Think about that, right? Just like you can't have fear and love at the same time. They're polar opposites. You can't have them both together. So how do we practice gratitude? Oh, let's see. In all relevant studies, an attitude of gratitude took several months of continuous practice for the largest benefits to appear. And I love this quote from Dr. Wayne Dyer. I'm a big fan of his. He's passed 5 or 6 years ago now, but um, one of his big quotes was, "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." And that's just not a funny play on words or a clever play on words. It actually shifts the energy. When you shift how you're looking at something, it shifts the whole energy around it. So it's a pretty good practice, and it's a simple thing to remind yourself. So I have a bunch of ideas on how to practice gratitude. Okay, here's one. This is obvious, I'm sure. A daily 5 minute or less journal. List 5 things and why, maybe some details of what you're grateful for. Read a quote from a gratitude book and ponder in a journal. I have a few gratitude books. I meant to grab them, sorry. And sometimes it's nice to just open the book to a certain page and just think about the quote. There's lots of quotes and books out there, right? Thank you notes. I touched on that earlier, but also you could tell someone that you're grateful for them and say, you're going to visit a friend, have coffee. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for our friendship and this time you took out for me today, or whatever. Start a gratitude jar and decorate it. I love this. So this would be a great one to do with the whole family. You could get a big jar. You could go to like Goodwill or the Dollar Tree or whatever, get a big jar. You can decorate it with paints, with papers, and then start writing things you're grateful for and put it in the jar. And then when you're feeling especially down or need a pick me up, any member of the family, pick out something from the jar. And then you have something really that you're already grateful for to focus on, to remember. A gratitude rack. I have a friend, Leslie, who loves to paint racks, and she just sprinkles joy everywhere. I happen to have this one. Oops, it says happy. I have a bunch from her. Shout out to Leslie. And she decorates racks. Well, you could put, thankful, grateful, blessed. Those are all things we've seen all over the place. Why do we suppose those are showing up all over the place? Because we all need to see that, feel it. It just makes us feel good inside. It has all those wonderful physical and emotional effects. So you can have a smaller rock, you could put it in your pocket. You could just have them around the house. So however you think, but I think also when we do creative things, it raises our mood and our vibration. You could also do a gratitude tree. Now, this was awesome. My friend Shannon did this with her family. She had paper fall leaves that she had the kids decorate, and they put something they were thankful for. It could be good health. It could be cookies. It could be my teddy bear. It could be my favorite blanket. It could be grandma and grandpa. And so they wrote them all out on these different leaves, and she pasted it or taped it on a door in their home so that every time they would go by, they can see it. I've also seen that done with flower petals. You could decorate like a holiday tree and do ornaments or something. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So that's a fun thing to do with the whole family and just have it out all the time. There's also a gratitude box. I thought this was cool. You can write a heartfelt message to loved ones, or you could do it as a family to one in particular. Thank you for what I love about you is my holiday wish for you this year is. You make the box special and then you gift it to your loved one with all those beautiful notes in it. And it could be, from all the members of the family to say mom or grandma, or you could do one for each member of the family. And, everybody just writes their own notes and then everybody gets one. So it's really, really, that was a cool idea. I loved that. You could do a gratitude walk. Notice the sounds you hear, the colors you see, what you feel. How does the wind feel? I love listening for birds. I love birds. And I always try to listen on my walks with the dog to birds. And sometimes I even talk to my dog and we hear the squirrels, we hear, all of nature. And there's still critters running around. I think in the darker, colder days of winter, there might be fewer, but then how does the cold feel on your face? How does your coat make you warm? Does the scarf, make you feel cozy? So there's always something, right? You could do gratitude meditation. Visualize all the things or people in your life that you're grateful for. And if you just sit there quietly and just focus on your breathing and just think about, everybody you're grateful for, living or not. That's a really great thing too. And you could also do a picture collage. Now, of course, there's a few oils that go with oils of gratitude, which we found in this Essential Emotions book we talked about last time. Spikenard is one, an oil of gratitude. There's also wild orange, tangerine. I think Lang Lang's on there too. So there's oils that correspond with gratitude as well. So, hey, let me know in the comments or send me an email. What are your favorite ways to practice gratitude and giving in this beautiful season? So, whatever you're doing this holiday season with family, friends, loved ones, related to you or not, sometimes I know it's fun that we can pick our friends and make them our family as well. I wish you all beautiful gatherings, whatever you do, or peaceful, joyful times, whatever you're doing. So next week is Thanksgiving. Obviously, we're not going to be doing a call, but we will see you in December. I can't believe I'm saying that. And if you're watching today, it's the 18th of November. The BOGO today is buy an On Guard oil, get a breathe for free. And there are still BOGO boxes to be had. If you have any questions, let me know. There's some stuff on my Nurturing the Whole You Facebook page. But always, if you have any questions or need help with anything, that's what I'm here for. You can also reach out to Kim. She's available and would love to chat as well. So have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.